Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hema and today's reading is going to be about journaling. So, if you've seen my 2023 reading, a pretty strong message was the need to journal. And if that was not clear enough, in my Chinese New Year reading, it came up again and again. So, that's why I am addressing it today. If you have not seen it, please go ahead and check it out. I'll leave the links below. Now, I was really called to make this video about this to dive deeper and understand why and how. I know journaling is a pretty vague thing to ask people to do it, and it can be very often stressful. Now, because you start wondering, why the heck am I supposed to write? And more importantly, how do I start? Exactly what can you achieve with journaling? I would like to talk a little bit more about why journaling can be so beneficial and how it can help us. If you want to skip right ahead to the selection, go ahead. Now, journaling is basically putting pen and paper and it deals with our thoughts and emotions. Now, obviously, in these times, you can go digital with your diary too. The first and foremost benefit of journaling is that when emotions are translated onto a page, it helps see it visually, and it's cathartic. Obviously, when you journal, living through that can, as you write it down, can be painful. You can feel pretty sad once you read, and but here's the thing, guys. That's exactly what you need to do. Instead of just swarming and growing it in our minds, it can exist outside on paper. It can allow us to empty out our minds. Now, you won't feel the need to bury and keep on burying when you know that you have an outlet. Trust me, guys, I was a major skeptic. I did not believe in that emotional trauma can get magically muted if you write down, and I certainly did not believe it could help ease the pain or it could lessen the influence it has or had in my past, in my present. I tried it myself, and obviously the memories or the pain, it doesn't go away completely. I mean, it's not magic that just goes off, no. But because you write, what I noticed was that I was feeling lighter. And after journaling during a time when the pain was circling around in my mind, it was really stressful. Now I started to feel lighter, and reading back, I don't feel as hurt or as heavy emotionally as I used to. Through journaling, I realized some things, and I believe it's because you gain a slightly different perspective when you're reading your work, and not to mention, it gives a sense of control as you are the one who's narrating it. If this is not enough, journaling is a wonderful way to stay organized and uncluttered, and most important, de stressed. On top of all things, it inspires self expression. The beauty of it is that it is a perfect, safe place for you to be free of judgment, uncensored, unfiltered. Research has proven that journaling can reduce stress, it can improve moods, it helps us to stay organized, keeps our mind sharp, and helps create distance from our negative limiting emotions. So, to get started, start with the smallest step you can take. Try typing down or writing down maybe even 2 sentences every day. Just get the ball going and slowly build on that move. Maybe you can try after a 2 sentence, go up to four, half a page, a paragraph, a page. Just keep doing that. And while you do that, try tapping into the underlying issues you face every day. We all have them, and we all have a sense of them. The only rule you need to follow is don't give up. If you miss a day or two, make sure you jump back into like no time went past. Okay? Another thing I would like to recommend is to keep it simple, at least initially. Some prefer to write, some prefer to type, of course, and some people even record. Choose what fits you best. During the research I was doing, I came across an interesting method regarding how best to express yourself through this. Essentially, it's just sitting down, taking deep breaths, and centering yourself. Feel and notice the surroundings, relax your mind, and start writing. If you feel blank, just write about that blankness. There's no issue in that. Write about it till you hit a note. Now, the idea is to just write and write and write. And once you start that, something will form a coherent expression. However, it's crucial that you learn to write what you feel and think without any edits or takebacks. It has to be true reflection. Something I learned during my journaling was that journaling prompts are a huge help in getting an idea of how to format or start, at least initially. Now, prompts are like questions. They are like questions that you answer to in writing. Remember those exams? Yeah. Accepting now examples like how was today different from yesterday? Where is your sense of anxiety coming from? What do you want tomorrow to look like? With that being said, let's get into the reading. I have 3 choices for y'all. As usual, pause the video and you can select with what calls out to you the most or what resonates with you the most. Hi, my Group 1 viewers. Welcome to your reading. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted to dive deeper and find out how and why you guys can journal. So let's see what we have for you and let's start with your reading. Why are you being asked to journal? You guys got truth and inner peace. I am sensing that you guys are asked to journal because it's almost like confrontation. So think of it like this. Writing down your feelings, your thoughts, and ideas, it's like a mirror of what is in your mind. It's a confrontation of what you're doing, and you're getting your mind to realize how burdened it is. Now, it's probably unable to find a sense of peace. Now, this realization will trigger and the understanding of why you guys are feeling drained. Why you guys are feeling drained mentally, emotionally, and some of you all maybe even physically. Your mind has a lot in it. It's taking up a lot of your energy. I'm hearing the message that you guys should try journaling. It's a great tool to get a sense of calm. With each page, you can feel a sense of calm wash over you. For some of you, I sense you guys have probably difficulty sleeping. No matter how much you sleep, you possibly feel exhausted when you're up and about. With journaling, trust me, the progress will show. It's going to be slow, but it will show. And foremost in your sleeping capacity and energy reserves. Now, in this, with the water and the wind, these elements in these cards, it says you need to spend some time outside, possibly near a water source, a beach, lakeside, ponds, somewhere. Just sit down and take everything that's around it. Relax, and you could probably try and journal there. The sounds of birds, the fresh, crisp breeze that blows, that comes your way, the scent of the mineralic salt from the sea sprays, the earth's energy surrounding you. This can bring so much of calmness and peace within. Now, when you are in that relaxed state of mind, the words can flow, can just gush out. Guys, remember, air is like a life force. It just flows easily and it just moves. It moves around us and it moves us also. You guys, try deep breathing, especially in moments of heightened emotions. Try deep breathing and relax your mind. Be moved, my group one. Let's see the next one, which is, what is the shadow work I need to do? You guys got mind. You guys have a mechanical mind. You are kinetic in thought and in action. Now, when we have a chaotic mind, it does result in disorganization and not being able to accomplish what one has set out to. I sense because of the amount of things in your mind, you're unable to organize your thoughts. You're not able to put together your plan of action. At this point, your mind is like it's racing. It's trying to play catch up because, like I mentioned before, your mind is not being able to do everything. Essentially, it cannot flow harmoniously and has taken over everything because it's working beyond its capacity and it's on constant overtime and overdrive too. If you look closely in this card, there are chimneys. There are chimneys placed on top of this guy's head. Working beyond capacity is taking a toll. It's like your mind is overheating. Maybe some of you experience tension headaches. The mind, the mental overheating, it can translate to heated feelings. Maybe you guys have bouts of anger, frustrations. You guys are feeling burnt out. Again, the message of overworking tells me that you guys are likely suffering, probably for some of y'all, sleep disturbances because your mind is unable to rest. Now, a very specific message that I'm hearing, and this applies to some and not all. You have learned to possibly think and, underfeel. And that imbalance is weighing you down probably. Now that we know what is going on, let us get to what you can do. Use journaling as a tool. During the process, don't judge or censor yourself. Whatever is there in your mind, jot it down. Because you need to be the outlet for your mind. By letting things go, doing probably we can say a early spring cleaning in your mind? Embrace the truth. You will find yourself more at peace. Ultimately, um, it's like an upgrade or an update to a more sustainable performance. Integrate your journal into your daily schedule and start organizing your thoughts on paper. This gives you a visual idea and it will help clear your mind. You will be able to prioritize, follow through, and you will also be able to remember everything you need to. Okay? Let's see what are your weaknesses that you need to address. Justice. It talks about being in denial. Denial regarding the fact that whatever you're doing right now is not working. Denying yourself of needing a breather. You guys are busy bees. This is probably why this card, the truth, came here. You guys need to address the reason why you prefer to continue in denial rather than face some introspective, the hard truths which may slow you down a bit. Another key issue the Justice card is bringing into focus is the need for balance. You guys may suffer from not being able to balance things out in your life. No matter what you do, you're not able to get that balance. I understand that, guys. Guess what? It's okay. We don't always have to keep it together, and that is what journaling is for. To allow yourself. You allow yourself in a constructive, positive way. Be all over the place. Now, the need to balance is all about your mind and your body. They are not balanced. And right now, they are not working together as cohesive, harmonious unit. Look at the scale. You look at the scale itself. One side is your mind and the other side is your body. How are you going to balance it? Unload your mind. Right now it's heavy and it's weighing you down. Unloading it will help bring back the balance in your life. Let's see what are your strengths. You guys got the Knight of Cups. You guys are loyal, trustworthy, and resourceful. You are creative, imaginative, and gifted too. You guys are gifted souls. Cherish it. Nurture that part of yourself more. You have always been your knight in that shining armor. Now, this depiction, it's a knight. He's holding a cup, a vessel, the cup of water. You can say it's a cup of emotions. It looks like he's offering it to someone, and that person is you. Right now, what you need to remember is that this knight is the inner true you, that inner strength. It's calm and elegant, like this knight. Now, what can I achieve by journaling? Now, this card here shows the inner temple. There is water flowing, and there's a beautiful lotus. this path, it shows through which one can express and manifest life force. Through journaling, you guys, you will be able to find the true you. Uncluttering your mind, you will get rid of any false narratives, your energy blocks, and unwanted stress. With the water theme, you have water here, here, and here. It's so heavy here. It speaks to the fact of how your emotions are weighing you down, weighing your mind. It's kindling the chaos further. Journaling will help you to tame this chaos, organize your life, come to terms with unprocessed emotions, and wash away all that stress. Find the balance. Now, my group one, what I have done is written down some ideas for you guys to start journaling. You can use all or one or how many ever you want in between. Hi, my Group 2 viewers. Welcome to your reading. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted to dive deeper and find out why and how you guys can journal. So let's see what we have for you all here. And let's start your reading. Why are you being asked to journal? You guys got trust, desert vision. Now this desert, it's symbolic in the sense that this is where one could go to have a spiritual cleanse or renewal. It's believed that some even experience visions. Now this is the place one can probably even nourish their inner soul. Now, deserts, they can be blank, basically dry, arid pieces of land. But as you go in further, you can come across hidden oases. It's like finding a paradise. It's like a paradise with, lush green leaves, refreshing water, and protection. You guys are being asked to journal because this is a journey. This is a journey. You need to find your paradise, your peace, your safe place. Now the moon here, it's here to guide you on your journey. It's here, it guides you on this journey you have taken, and it brings you guys to rely on your intuitive powers. Trust it because it will not fail you. I sense you guys may need to, maybe learn or restart and practice meditating, because this will help you open up completely. It will tap your intuition. It's a great way to really hear that inner voice, to hear that voice talking to you, guiding you on that path to take, guiding on the path you are taking to find your peace. Let's see what is the shadow work you need to do. You guys got isolation. My group 2 viewers, you guys have learned to hide your feelings well, and you hide it deep. So much so, even from yourself, you have hidden it. Now this card, it's like the cup's energy, which is emotions. It's symbolized by water. And I see you guys have frozen your emotions. You guys have detached yourself from a lot of things. Why? My group 2 viewers, why? Why are you guarding yourself so much? I understand there could be the need to distance yourself from the elements causing your pain. And at times that's what one needs to do. But burying, not dealing with it, it can cause you to shut out all feelings. Why have you guys given up? Why are you giving in to those feelings? Why have you frozen yourself from feeling everything? These tears, I can see the inner you, it needs to be released. I can clearly see these tears. They tell me the need for you to let out your emotions, your pain. Feel it out. And journaling is the best way for you to melt this ice. It can be gradual, but it can start melting. Write down detailing the who, maybe, the what, the where, when, and most importantly, why. The hurt you experienced. Feel it. Cry it out. It's okay. As you write, you probably will cry. That's okay. Vent it out. This is going to be your shadow work, my group 2. Work on this tendency you have to freeze yourself, not dealing with pain. It's more harmful. It's more harmful to yourselves than feeling it. Now this frozen you, it's like journeying to the innermost parts of the desert to find yourself, taking this journey, thawing out yourself. Now the way to take this journey is journaling. It helps in the healing process, my group 2. Do it. Now let's see the next one, which is what is your weakness you need to address. You guys got 2 of Wands. Oh my. This card tells me you guys are not happy with what you have achieved. Why? Why are you doubting yourself? Why are you demeaning your achievements? This lack of fervor is not serving you, my group 2. We don't get excited by the things that we should be exciting. That's how you guys are. You're all, it's like you're all full of motion and no emotion, that feeling needs to be addressed and overcome. Validate yourself and your emotions. You guys need to deal with it and remove it, because once the removal is done, you have opened the door to new opportunities. My pile 2 guys, my group 2, remember, new things can enter only when you have made room for the old ones. New things can enter only when you have made room for it. Chuck out the old things, clear out the old things. Okay? Now let's see what are your strengths and what you need to keep in mind. You guys got the Hanged Man. This is your strength, my group 2. Now this card here, it shows how you guys are people who look at the world entirely different. Even a situation from a different perspective. You guys are gifted. You guys are visionaries, geniuses. And I'm sensing you guys are enlightened. You have a lot of intuitive thoughts. My group 2, you guys are also patient, observant. This patience and observance, it's a rare gift. And this is what sets you up for success. Focus on the strengths of yours, because this will help you as you journal. Let's see what do you achieve through journaling. Merkaba activation. Transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. Merkaba means chariot. They say it's the vehicle in which the angel travels. The angels, they all travel in this vehicle. And in ancient Egypt, Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. So when you put them together, they mean that when the light engulfs the spirit and the body, there is an opportunity to rise up. I get the sense that you can achieve, total alignment. This is what we spoke of. Remember in this desert card? Through journaling and meditating in your safe space, you will be able to allow this light to enter your body, and you will rise up. You will raise your vibrations to the wisdom of light, and you will find harmony. Now this card, it's confirmation. Through journaling, you can start clearing your blockages and start making the room to allow the light to enter through. It can enter through meditation. This will heal your relationship with your mind. It can bridge the gap between your mind, body, and soul. And once you do that, it will work in perfect harmony, ultimately aligning everything together. Journal it out, guys. Break out the frozen dams to allow your emotions to run free. Let it run free and harmoniously like a river. Now my group 2, what I've done is written down some ideas for you guys to start journaling. You can use all or one, how many ever in between. Hi, my Group 3 viewers. Welcome to your reading. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted to dive deeper and find out why and how you guys can journal. So let's see what we have for you. Let's start your reading. Why are you being asked to journal? You guys, my Group 3, you guys got forgiveness. You guys are holding on to your past. You guys, I can understand the need to hold on to a past, especially when it comes to relationships and some experiences. But then you guys, you need to be aware that if you carry so much of the past, where is the time? Where is the space to experience the present? My Group 3, it's something or someone in your past that is weighing you down. Whatever happened in the past, it's time to go. The reason why you need to journal is to help you find that inner peace and acceptance so that you can forgive and move on. Maybe you need to forgive yourself, forgive the situation, or forgive a person. When I showed you this card, you probably thought of someone or something immediately, and that is what you need to forgive and let go of. Journaling will help you do that. What is the shadow work you need to do? Exhaustion. You guys are workaholics. You guys want to keep the thoughts and feelings from stemming from the past at bay. And the way you probably deal with it is not dealing with it. You guys are probably throwing yourselves into work so you can avoid thinking about the past. The result is you are a workaholic. Do you think it's serving you guys? Because this is not serving you. Your shadow work is to learn that internal work is just as important as external work. Introspective work needs to be prioritized, my Group 3. Now let's see, what are the weaknesses you need to address? You guys got 4 of Cups. My Group 3, you are quick to feel overwhelmed. And once you do, you feel the urge to just drop everything and move on to the next thing. It's like adding a comma and not a full stop. The situation in your past influences your responses to the situation in the present. You may have learned it's best to cut your losses, waste no more effort if something is not shaping up the way you want. That's it. Now the thing is, the things need to play out the way they are meant to, and you need to see it through. I'm sensing you, my Group 3, some of you are probably going to find even journaling the most difficult, to be consistent, because you guys probably will have moments where you just want to give up because it's not helping you as fast as you want it to, as fast as you wish it would help you. But please remember, everything takes time. Keep doing it. Follow through it. Work through it. Don't stop journaling, my Group 3. Please start doing it. Let's see, what are the strengths you need to remember. You guys got the Knight of Swords. This is your strength. You are capable of this. Embrace it. Acknowledge it. The Knight of Swords asks you to be courageous and look forward. Look at the new dawn, opportunities, challenges. Don't dwell in the past. Let bygones be bygones. Take control of your life and charge ahead. Let's see what you can achieve by journaling. You guys got the Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. Live in the present, you guys. See the beauty of things. See people, nature. Take in the smells, the good smells, the energy around you. Take it. Live it. Allow the magic and the mystery of life to unfold and embrace it happily. You guys got the Temple of Truth. Now this card, it takes us to the Temple of Truth, which is the inner energetic gateway. It enhances and supports our true form of expression. The water flowing here, it represents our emotions. The emotions that run through us as they are messengers. These guys, they are very powerful messengers. Now we need to attend to this emotions that need to come out. Through journaling, you can be transported to your inner temple of truth, where you can find your true identity, your self-expression. Journaling will reveal in time who you were, who you are, and who you will be. Peeling away the layers. So be patient, my group 3. Remember, truth may hurt. Truth always hurts. But it is that truth which will heal you. Accept the truth, because it's the truth. Use this Knight of Swords to keep moving ahead. Now, group 3, what I've done is written down some ideas for you guys to start journaling. You can use all or one or how many ever in between.